Hello everybody, today's Saturday, September 19th, 2020, 2:25 p.m., 63 Fahrenheit, 19 Celsius. I'm in Midtown Manhattan at 7th Avenue and 57th Street, and I'm gonna ride 7th Avenue through Midtown Manhattan, all the way over the Brooklyn Bridge to downtown Brooklyn. Let's get started. New York got really chilly quickly. I'm not wearing a jacket because I don't think it's necessary, but I'll try to stick in the sun for the majority of this ride. I'm gonna stick here to the left just because the bike lane further up ahead merges onto the left side. Seems to be pretty quiet around here, but it usually is on the weekends. Plus the COVID-19 pandemic doesn't help either. It is great to see the city slowly getting back to where it was before, but I don't think that will be anytime soon when New York City will be back to its pre-COVID levels of tourism and people in the city. Here's the Sheraton at Times Square at 53rd and 7th. By the way, I'm riding my Mercier Kilo WT single speed bike. I'm also sporting a Crane Suzu bike bell and a Loud Bicycle mini car horn. So here's Times Square. I'm sure most of the viewers of my channel are familiar with Times Square, the crossroads of the world, with the New Year's ball drops. And I had to honk at that driver because he turned right into my lane without looking. Stupid. I'm not about to go here. Traffic does pick up around Times Square. I noticed some tourism coming back to Times Square. You can also hear all the construction noise on top of me. All right, there's a green light, but I'm going to be a little bit careful clearing this intersection. Look at this traffic. I haven't seen this in a long time. Let's lane split carefully down the middle here. I think we'll be okay. I don't know what this black car is going to do. Yep, turning left, so I'm going to stay here in the middle. I'll let this... Whoa, what's going on here? That's why there was so much traffic, because the street was blocked off. Everyone was forced to go left. I guess since I still want to go through Times Square, I'll get off my bike and walk it. Not a good start to a cycling video when I have to walk something, but hey, at least I'm not a car and be forced to turn, and then you won't be able to see all this. Plus, we'll get to see what all the commotion's about over here in Times Square. Let's see, what's the cause of all the activity and the need for all the cars to turn left? Wow, there's a huge rally going on right here. There's a lot of cops here too. Hopefully I'll be able to walk past it. It's gonna be a little bit tricky with my bike. Here's the TKTS booth with the stairs. Oh, now I see what it is. It's Black Lives Matter. Wow, the police are preparing to make arrests now. I don't know what that was about. It's just a sign of the times, folks. The Black Lives Matter movement was really set off by the killing of George Floyd.
On the charge of disorderly conduct. If you do not cooperate and accompany the arresting officer to the prisoner transport vehicle, or if you resist arrest, you may be charged with additional crimes.
All right.
Since you have refused to leave the roadway, you will be placed under arrest on the charge of disorderly conduct. If you do not cooperate and accompany the arresting officer to the prisoner transport vehicle, or if you resist arrest, you may be charged with additional crimes. Since you have refused to leave the roadway, you will be placed under arrest on the charge of disorderly conduct. If you do not cooperate and accompany the arresting officer to the prisoner transport vehicle, or if you resist arrest,
Okay, so now that I'm past all this craziness, I can get to ride my bike now. About time I do some cycling now. Well, on a good note, I've never seen these streets so empty because of the protests that they locked down Times Square. Now there's no cars here at all. I can get to ride here in the middle and enjoy myself just for a little bit. But here's Times Square, Transformers, Spider-Man, all the lighted billboards. And some drivers honking their horns. Oh, there's still some cars coming. They're turning left onto this street. That's how they're getting on here. All right, let's go. Straight down 7th Avenue. All right, let's go. It's 42nd Street. I'm leaving Times Square now. You can see Red Lobster to my right, Ruby Tuesday to my left. It's pretty much the limits of Times Square. In a couple of blocks, I'll be approaching the Fashion District or the Garment District. They're kind of synonymous with each other. You can actually see on the street sign over there, It says Fashion Avenue. There's Weed World candies. Their candies do not have CBD in them, so do not get fooled thinking that there's product in the things that they sell. I've known they have been approached before by the authorities, but they can't do anything because literally they claim that they don't have CBD in them, but they advertise that they advertise themselves as Weed World. You can see there's Weed World trucks after Weed World trucks everywhere. I guess it's a good business. Man, it is busy here at 7th Avenue, around the Penn Station area, Madison Square Garden. Right now, most of the Manhattan office workers are still working from home. But I do notice on nice days, weekends, people still come out and do some shopping and walk around to enjoy themselves. Like here's 34th and 7th. It looks kind of lively, but it should be a lot more people here. Looking left, 34th Street, Empire State Building up ahead. Person running across the street without looking for traffic. Stay to the left here. There's Penn Station to my right. Short for Pennsylvania Station. You can get the New Jersey Transit trains here, as well as Long Island Railroad and Amtrak. All right, over here is where the bike lane starts for 7th Avenue. So I'm going to go in here. It's a protected bike lane. But not protected from people who ride the opposite way of traffic. There's 28th Street. To my right here is the Fashion Institute of Technology School, otherwise abbreviated as FIT. I'm also quickly approaching a stretch of the city known as Ladies Mile. Make sure the driver sees I'm coming. It's the most important. To my right is Whole Foods Market, right here. Right now I don't see a line to get in there. During earlier months and earlier weeks, I have seen lines for Whole Foods, but not too much anymore. I think people now have really stopped panic buying a lot of groceries and supplies that they normally did back in like March, April, May. Here's 23rd Street. All right, bicycle crossing signal is on. 23rd Street. Well, the western half of 23rd Street is undergoing renovations. The city ripped up the street and they're about to pave it. Gotta go around the steam pipe. I still get people asking me what those things are. They're steam pipes. The utility company uses them to relieve pressure on the steam pipe system underground, because steam is a byproduct of a lot of the energy companies here. They just package it up and sell it to the businesses. I think it's one of the most complex steam distribution systems in the country. Wow, that was a quick fire engine exit. Immediately turning. Looking pretty lively at this restaurant. They got a lot of outdoor seating too, both sides. Cafeteria restaurant. And around the corner too. Nice. Glad to see the city livening up a little bit.
It's like, I guess, all that stuff in the process.
In a few short moments, I'll be in the Greenwich Village neighborhood of New York City. Once I get past 14th Street, I'll be pretty much in the Greenwich Village. Okay.
Good.
Let those two pedestrians know I'm coming. Oh, great. No more bike lane here. because now there's construction in front of me. Here's 14th Street, major crosstown street. But also what's interesting about 14th Street is that it's a busway. You cannot drive on 14th Street between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. unless you're making the first right turn on your block. It's local access only. Now I have to go around this. Okay, welcome to the Greenwich Village. This village was here long before the street grid of Manhattan was put into place. So as a result, many of the streets are in angles. Hope this driver sees me. And they do. So 7th Avenue was not originally part of Greenwich Village, but the city extended it when they wanted to extend the New York City subway. They seized a lot of the properties here by eminent domain.
See you at home.
The village is looking very lively right now. I see a lot of people out. All the restaurants are packed. People are enjoying this weather while it lasts. Also, September 30th, 2020, the restaurants are able to offer indoor seating, but at 25% of normal capacity. Here's Greenwich Avenue. Looking busy on Greenwich Avenue also. Here's the outdoor seating for this restaurant. Baby Brasa restaurant. They got a lot of outdoor seating all around the corner too. Good for them. Also, the food there just smells so great. I wish I could bring it over the internet to all of you watching. Charles Street. Agave looks busy too. Looks like this car is making a right turn, so I just go through the intersection. ⁴ Mexican restaurant. Around the corner is Christopher Street. You can see the Stonewall Inn just halfway down the block. There's Two Boots Pizza, another popular spot for residents to dine. Looking lively over here. Bar Pissolino. I'm just getting overwhelmed with smells right now, food smells. And here is the YouTube famous Bleecker Street pizza. One of my favorite pizza slices in the world, and I could just smell it right now. If you ever come here, get the ⁴ slice. You won't be disappointed. Even the Food Network rated it as the best pizza in New York. Okay, is it time to go yet? I think so. Bleecker Street looks hopping too. Oh, how can I forget to mention the One World Trade Center in front of me? But I'll be getting closer and closer to it anyway. 1/7th Avenue turns into Varick Street, which should be doing it, it should be doing very soon. And then even after Varick Street, it'll turn into West Broadway. This place is busy too. I like what this place did with its outdoor seating. Looks like you're in the middle of a jungle or something with the leaf decorations. Now here's Varick Street. 7th Avenue just turned into Varick. McDonald's doesn't have anybody dining outside, but why would you go to McDonald's when there's such great restaurants just up the block? Now over here is where officially the bike lane ends. They direct most of the bike traffic towards the right to the Hudson River. But I'm just gonna go past it and continue on Varick Street south to West Broadway. This will give more of a view of what the city is like. Although if you'd like to see the Hudson River, I did do a bike ride about 2 or 3 weeks ago where I rode through its entirety on the Hudson River waterfront. And there were a lot of people there. I was very surprised. Okay. Through traffic, left. Can get a little bit busy here just due to all the tunnel traffic. Yeah, look at all the traffic for the tunnel already. Everyone here is going to New Jersey in that line. I also passed by the Ghostbusters firehouse. I had to concentrate on the traffic though. I don't want to get run over. All right. Here is Canal Street. There was an actual canal on Canal Street. So busy here. All right, let's get past this intersection. Don't want to deal with this street, the stones, so I'll ride on this flat surface. Now I'm in the Tribeca neighborhood. Acronyms meaning triangle below Canal Street. And I think over here is where they host the Tribeca Film Festival when it's in session. Although with COVID, I don't think that happened, at least in person. They may have held it virtually. You know what? I made a mistake. I mentioned about the Ghostbusters firehouse back there, but it's actually over here. Hey, this is the Ghostbusters firehouse. All right. And there actually is a working firehouse too. Square Diner. Some of the tables are filled in Square Diner. Oh boy. Construction equipment, car traffic. Steel plates too. This is why I do not run narrow tires on my bicycle. I use 32mm tires. Please make this turn a little bit slower. Chinese bar next door. Looks like they're doing some construction over there, but this spot looks semi-crowded. Serafina and Tribeca. So what I'm actually going to do is make a left here on Chambers Street, even though this isn't the official bikeway to get to the Brooklyn Bridge, only because there is a chance that City Hall Park is closed to pedestrian and bicycle traffic. And if it is, then it's a little bit of a pain to come back around. You know, I actually changed my mind. I'm curious to see if it is or not, so let's take Warren Street and see if it's open or not. Okay, left turn. So that was the extent of 7th Avenue and Varick Street and West Broadway for this video. We will know soon enough if City Hall Park is closed. Here's one of my favorite spots for tacos in the city, Los Tacos Numero Uno. They've even got plastic barrels with a makeshift tabletop on top for the patrons. That's a really interesting design. Quiet down here in this part of Tribeca. As I suspected, City Hall Park is closed. All right, so gotta loop back around again. Gotta make my way over to the left now. Ever since, I would say July or so, when Black Lives Matters took over the, no, had it right the first time. Black Lives Matter took over the City Hall Park. The city closed off the park after they were all evicted. I don't know when it's gonna reopen again, but time will tell. So now I gotta make a long detour through the financial district in order to get to the Brooklyn Bridge's official cycling path. It's a little bit chaotic for me to come back around here. No through traffic, open streets, restaurants. Seriously, over here? Well, I guess I'll go this way then. I actually could go that way also, but this isn't too bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse. What I don't want to do is stay in this lane and go where the car lane is on the Brooklyn Bridge. guy? Put me in an awkward spot. Okay, it's time for the Brooklyn Bridge. Many of you are familiar with my bicycle video where I go across with the loud bicycle car horn. Hopefully I won't have to use it that often. I don't like to use it on this bridge, but if I have to, I will. Here's the Manhattan Municipal Building and the other side of City Hall Park, which I was not able to go through. My battery died, so time to replace it. All right, let's do this. Let's see if the Brooklyn Bridge is as crazy busy as it was last year this time, where I had to use my bell all the time and my loud bicycle car horn. Dollar water man still around. Ice cold water, $1.
Dollar water.
All right, well, there's definitely a lot more people than I expected here. And I hate this choke point.
Talking about stuff and they're not doing anything. I hate it.
Oh, come on.
I say so when I say that
Horrible design, this Brooklyn Bridge.
On your left.
Okay. I don't think it's necessary for me to use my bell as much as I thought. I want to pass these people, but they're riding two abreast. It's annoying. Okay. On your left. And then you had the cyclist coming down the other way, which made it a little bit uncomfortable to pass on the left. Now here's one of the major choke points of the bridge right here. Such a gorgeous day for a bike ride though. That guy was just walking right in the middle of the lane. Still a lot of people taking pictures. Photobombed. Your left. So stupid. Now I know I'm one of the exceptions, but a lot of people say, why even bother with this Brooklyn Bridge cycling path? Why not take the Manhattan Bridge, which is right there? But Manhattan Bridge has got its own issues. It's made of metal, it's loud. There's also a major choke point in the beginning where there's a blind turn, and I'm more afraid of that. People going down high speeds and not paying attention to other people coming the other way than over here, where things are a little more slow and you can see where everything's going. I've had a lot of issues over there. I think it's time to pick up the speed now. Here's the Brooklyn Tower of the Brooklyn Bridge. Excuse me. Scary there. They're kind of like half walking in the lane and half not. A lot of people here taking pictures though. Wow, very busy on this side, Brooklyn side. All right, I think we beat all the cars on the travel lanes of the Brooklyn Bridge. Right. You know, I did hear 2 days ago a group of taxi drivers, it was actually a union protest. They blocked traffic to the Brooklyn Bridge for a few hours. And then they also blocked the George Washington Bridge and the Queensboro Bridge, 59th Street Bridge. They did it so the city could better listen to their demands, because the taxi industry has been one of the hardest hit during the pandemic, and it was because of Uber and Lyft. The city didn't really regulate them, and as a result, a lot of drivers are struggling to make ends meet now. All right, so this is downtown Brooklyn. Well, everyone, this does it for this video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button for me, subscribe for some more videos and live streams, And I'll see you all next time. Take care, folks. Bye-bye, and I hope you enjoyed that bike ride from 7th Avenue at 57th Street to downtown Brooklyn. Catch you later.
The next stop is 5th Avenue. Close the doors, please.